feel like you don't have to stick with one style of music.
Remember the days when the only types of music were classical and rock and roll? That's not real. I had a revelation when I was 15, and I was sitting in music class, and I actually had a great high school music teacher. Shout out to Mr. Tana. We'd spent the year going through the history of jazz, and jazz has so many different forms, and I loved all of them. And at the same time, outside of that class, I was listening to a lot of classical music, I was listening to a lot of rock music, I was listening to a lot of pop music, and just enjoying all of it. And I think most people do enjoy more than just one type of music. So I started to find it strange that artists would limit themselves to just one type of music. I felt like looking at music as a whole, there's such a wider range of emotions that you can express if you're not just confined to one particular set of rules. And that's all genres really come down to, is a rule about what instruments you should include, what the tempo should be, the way that the notes should be played. So I was 15 years old, and I was sitting in that music class and decided right then and there, a pretty bold decision. I said I was going to be the most diverse music composer ever. I just have this extreme passion for music, and not one type of music, but just music, beautiful sound. That is what I've spent my whole life doing since then. It's probably what I'm going to spend the rest of my life doing. The one benefit I can see of sticking to just one style of music, and it is a pretty huge benefit, is marketability. So much of the way music is sold is through an image. A friend of mine is fond of saying that bands don't sell music, they sell ideas. If I'm a hip-hop artist, I'm going to be portrayed in a different way than a classical double bassist. These are both things that I am. But you can't sell that to an audience. Typically, these are two separate roles that you don't find in the same musician. So really, I'm just hurting my own career. But I'm having a lot more fun, and creatively, it's much more exciting. Actually, on this topic, I have a question for you. What genres do you like to see me do? And is it weird to have so many different genres of music happening? Because, like, you have no idea what to expect? I'm very curious. I've never been able to pick just one. You used to lie.